The Perth-based surf trainer, 30, has suffered from depression since his teens after he dropped a friend and is currently opening for the very first time about his battle with mental well-being in the hope that he will help others.
He's called the villain of Sophie Monk's season of The Bachelorette and most recently the man that owes his date's name on Bachelor in Paradise, but there is a side to Blake Colman the people have yet to see.
After my friend died I kept on going with my life but I was not coping, Colman told Fairfax Media. I would be at a party or footy training or at work and I would start crying and I didn't know what was going on.
For a time I felt like I couldn't get out of bed in the morning. Like there was a concrete block on me and I was unable to move. I had no energy. Unless you go through it, it's hard to explain.
There were times when I thought about suicide. I would toy with the idea, what would life be like without Blake? A doctor diagnosed him with depression and he was prescribed antidepressants. I felt a bit better, taking medication. I could get out of bed and that but everything felt cloudy and I felt it was not clear in my head, he said. At the age of 26 he started focusing on self-development and nutrition and gradually was able to come off his medication.
All had been going well for him health-wise until he began receiving death threats post-Bachelorette for his portrayal as the resident antagonist, where he was accused of urinating in Jared Woodgate's pot plant and didn't take too kindly to being sent home by Monk.
I didn't leave the house for 2 months. I was getting threats, of course that would get to you. But you have to remember that people don't understand TV, they think it is 100% real. I kept focusing on how I could turn this into a positive, he said.
It was also around the same time that Colman's 2015 assault charge after an altercation on a night out in Perth was revealed and his ex-girlfriend, former The Bachelor contestant, Jen Hawke, claimed he threatened her with revenge porn. Police investigated the claims saying no charges were laid.
Shit happened in the past and sometimes the wrong facts have come out. I plan to set the record straight but at this point in time I'm more focused on Happiness Company, he said. Since January, Colman has been working with the social enterprise that focuses on preventative-based measures to address mental health. Alongside former Bachelor Richie Strahan, he is an ambassador for its Man Enough campaign. Of the people we help, 80% are women. That's why we started the Man Enough campaign, as we wanted men to know it is okay to speak up and share their story and be vulnerable, happinesscompany.s Robbie Fig said. Following the controversy surrounding Colman, Fig said there had been reservations about him joining the initiative, but after meeting him and hearing his side of events he said everyone deserves a second chance.
We had concerns. We do not condone what he did, but how long are you a victim of your mistakes? I was a skeptic, but having heard his story and seeing how emotional and upset he is about his mistakes, it was important we stood by him and allow him to share his story, Fig said.
He has been amazing and so far he has raised over $20,000 for the movement.
Colman added, the rate of suicide amongst Australian men is at an all-time high. They don't know where to turn. We want men and women to know there's help out there.
If you are experiencing a personal crisis, you can contact Lifeline 13 11 14 or lifeline.org.au.
For more information on the Happiness Company visit happinessco.org.